Right, farmers, it's Thursday the 14th of September and we're back with some mods. So we start with an update, but it's actually an update that allows it to come out on console. So this is Greenhouses with Pallets. This is by Tethy Saturn, 7.15 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in a construction menu, and the first part is going to be under Productions and Greenhouses, because we've got these here in front of us. So that's all right. So we've got these three. So we've got small greenhouse, it's going to cost you £3,000. We then got medium greenhouse, £5,000, and then we've got large greenhouse on the end for £10,000. Now, together in this pallet is also together in this pack even. I'll put my teeth in. We've got this. So we go under factories, because obviously this is going to produce one of the inputs for the greenhouses. So we'll scroll along to find it. We've got this here, empty pallets production. Oh, fair enough. And then to go with that at the end, we've got this bit here under sell points. So obviously a little bit unassuming, mind you, but then again, you could place a building next to it, not a problem, make it something else. Oh, fair enough. There you are. Potpourri selling station. All right, fair enough. So you've got the greenhouses itself. Now, these are ace. Obviously, do the usual thing as you normally would do with greenhouses. So we're going to there like that. So you've got your tomatoes, your lettuce and your strawberry, but you can also grow tree saplings. Oh, interesting. Now, obviously, we've got water, seeds, solid fertilizer and empty pallets. Now, you can buy that from the shop if you wanted to. So if we go into there and down to the greenhouses mod as well, and it will give you the option of buying the tree saplings as well. Right, fair enough. So we've got that there, £2,500 for 50 pieces of tree saplings or 1,000 litres of empty pallets. Buy them if you wanted to, or you can make them in that other factory. Entirely up to you. Now you've got your in point just there for you. Now it does say water on that one. I found the water went in there as well, so fair enough. Obviously your pallet spawn point on the side, that's your lettuce on the go. I mean this one, obviously the medium one, we went for some strawberries. And then on the large one, we went for some tree saplings. Grow my own tree saplings, why not? Now the other two, they will lift up. They will be liftable. That's a better way of putting it. If you've got liftable pallets mod on. Tree saplings, no, you can't pick those up. They're too heavy. But all right, fair enough. And obviously you come over here to your pallet factory. So you've got your pallet spawn point just there. Come on this side is your loading in point for your inputs. And then down this side is your production chain menu, so you can make furniture as well if you wanted to, or empty pallets. Now for furniture, you're going to need planks and empty pallets, or just for empty pallets, straight wood chips. Oh, that's all right indeed. Now obviously if you put it on distribute, you don't even have to worry about loading them in. They'll just get sent straight over. I like that. That's all right. And next up is placeable newspaper boxes. This is by FarmMods TV, 3.16 megabyte on the download. You're going to find them in a construction menu and under decorations and others. Now, obviously, this is a nod to old school, olden times. Obviously, you know, people read newspapers online now, but if you were ever of the age where you'd go out and buy a newspaper from the shop or whatever, you might see one of these. Newspaper boxes, newspaper stands, whatever. They're all going to cost you 50. So you've got different versions. So you've got a red one. You got a green one, you got another red one, another green one, we got a blue one, and then we've got another red one on the end. Yeah, I mean, they're just for decoration, mind you, but obviously you want to add a little bit extra, a little bit more immersion into your gameplay. Very nice. Right, next up is Lizard Multi-Purpose Sheds. This is by Mr. Hector, 48.4 megabyte on the download, and these are awesome. Awesome, right, you're going to find them in the construction menu and on the buildings and sheds, so we'll scroll along to find them. So we've got these four here. So the first one is bale shelter, 20 grand. We then got the next one there, which is consumable storage, which is going to cost you 128 grand. We then got this one there, it's going to be 194 grand, vehicle shelter and storage. And then we got this massive one on the end, 236 grand, vehicle shelters and storage composition. Right, fair enough. So apart from that one, these are basically pallet and bale storages, but there is a big but. They hold loads, absolutely loads, and there's a bit of a trick as well with them. So you come up to it, this one, bale shelter, 1200 bales or pallets is going to go into this. Oh, that's ace. Obviously you load them into there, not a problem. Come down this end, buy the icon, bring them out. Obviously they'll get stacked there. And you can't go in. Right, fair enough. But if you come to this little icon, the spanner there, it's got there, B, disable automatic object storage. Warning, empty the storage before switching mode. Alright, so we'll turn it off. Then we can just use it as a normal storage area. You're going to put in your vehicles or whatever. Fair enough. And then come back to it, turn it back on. Then obviously it's back to the standard bale and pallet storage. That is ace. Absolutely brilliant. Now we'll come down to the next one. And there's the same sort of thing on the go. So you load in, obviously you take out that sort of thing. But you come over here, you can open up those doors as well. You can't go in. Fair enough. And you've got this door here as well. You can open up that. Again, you can't go in. And this bit you can on the end. But again, just come up to the spanner. There we are, like that. Disable it. Just use it like a normal shed. That is ace. Absolutely ace. How many did this hold, actually? Turn that back on. 200 is going to go into there. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. When we come to this one, this is a normal vehicle shelter. So normal shed, garage, whatever you want to call it. So there's nothing special going on there. Obviously there's a couple of light switches knocking around if you want to turn the lights on. That being said, I do like that texturing on the door. Looks ace. Bit of distressed look to the metalwork. I mean, yeah, use it, not a problem. Obviously big storage inside like that. Well, that's a big area. But turn the shed lights on if you wanted to. Fair enough. And we've got this bit on the end like that. There we are. Not a problem. Now, we come to the big one. Yes, this is ace. So we'll do the normal bit first. We'll call it normal, because that's the best way to describe it. So you come down here, there's no openings, you get to the other end, and that's where we get to the garage part of it all. So open up those doors, obviously store your stuff in there, no problem. Come in here, store your stuff, plenty of storage, not a problem. Store a ton of stuff, you go for whichever one you want. And then you come around this side, and this is where it gets interesting. Open up that door, you can't go in, just like the rest. Obviously you've got your option to turn it on and off just there. You've got your loading in points just there. And then obviously you've got your taking out point just there. But look in the bottom right hand corner. 2,000. I mean, I've got 88 bales there. And it's not even touching it. 2,000. Oh, that's ace. That is absolutely brilliant. 2,000. Now, it does say make sure it's empty, and I want to see what happens if you do it when you got stuff in there. So I've got 88 barrels in this one. Let's turn it off. Let's turn it off. So we'll go, yeah, we'll turn it off. Alright, so we can go in, not a problem. How many barrels are there? Alright, fair enough. Oh no, the bales are there to look at, but not there at all. Hold on, what if we turn it back on? See if they reappear. So there we go. So turn it back on. So it's back on there. And the bales are there still. Don't understand what the warning's for. Maybe there's something else I'm totally missing. But being said, we'll come up to it. We'll go and pull some out actually. See if they do come out properly. Let's come to there like that. Open the storage. Yes, yes. Right. Oh, now I see a problem because I'm stuck. I'm moving my joysticks around and not going anywhere. That's oh, hold on, got into a truck. That's got into a tractor. That's a bit better. So you get a little stuck. That could be the problem. Well, that being said, just tab to a vehicle and away you go. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough indeed. That's an ace set of buildings. 2,000 going into that one. Oh, very nice. And we're sticking with storage for the next one. This is Italian Barn. This is by Debonator. 29.5 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and silos. So there it is. 290 grand. This is going to hold 760. Oh, that is ace. Now, it does say on the website 760 bales. But it says on the bottom corner there, bale and pallet. Not a problem. Obviously, you load your stuff in here, and then it'll go up to the top, actually, up this ladder, and they'll all spawn into there. fair enough. I mean, you come over here like that. Obviously, there's nothing in there. It'll spawn them back out, and away you go. But if it spawns at the top, that means you can use the bottom as a shed. Oh, oh, indeed. I mean, that does look nice, mind you, the brickwork texturing. Oh, very nice. The last mod for the day is the Lizard ASTH pack. This is by John FM Modding, 12.22 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find all of these under subsoilers. So we've got the 3x3, 5x5, 9x7, and 11x11. So that's basically 1 meter, 1.5, 2.5, and then 3 meters. These are going to be for your farming shenanigans on a small scale. You're not really going to want to use these for massive field, but you've got some small farming shenanigans on the go. These will do you nicely. So for the 1 meter, you're going to require 65 horsepower. For the 1.5 meter, you're going to require 80 horsepower. For the 2.5 meter, 105 horsepower. And then for the 3 meter, 150 horsepower requirement. Now, obviously, these have all got the same options. So this is going to cost you 10 grand. We then got design, yes or no. Takes the stickers off the side. And then the main colour is the main colour. Oh, I like them, though. I mean, they look really good, actually. All the bolts and nuts. Yeah, very nice. We've got a couple of updates as well. So we've got Goldcrest Valley by Puma145. Now, there's no mention of a new save on that one. And we've got the Hills of Tuscany by Johnny Expo. Now, that doesn't need a new save at all, so that's great. So that's your mods done for you. Why not hit that join button? Come join us on Andy's Farm. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.